When I was 13, I started doing a zine when I lived in Kansas. That was about ska music, aliens, and working at Subway. I can tell a story better or quicker if I draw it than by trying to labor over writing it. So I'll keep journals of all these things that happen to me all year long, and at the end of the year I have so much stuff that I'm like, I think I have enough for a zine. I would like for people to be able to connect with animals, because I don't want people to eat animals, and I don't want people to abuse animals. The way I started doing pet portraits was, my dog Beja is kind of a scrappy dog, and she one day bit a friend's dog. And I was like, well, what can I do? I was like, I'll make you a pet portrait as an apology. And then one day I was talking to a friend of mine who makes a living as an artist, and I was like, how do you do that? How do you make a living as an artist? And he was talking about it, and he was like, well, it's easy for you. I mean, you could just do pet portraits or something. The reason that this calendar is about the queer animal kingdom is because of my mom. She sent me a video link. And it was these two farmers, and this guy said, I was watching TV one day and there was something about a wedding, but then I scratched my head because it was two grooms. And then it was this long song about how it's unnatural for people to be homosexual, and how animals aren't homosexual, and if they were, then life would end because two roosters can't make an egg, etc., etc., and so how dumb it is to be gay. But it was like in this humorous, like Jeff Foxworthy style, like, hey, doesn't everyone agree that this is stupid? Whatever. And so then I saw the video, and I worked my mom back, and I CC'd all of her friends that she had sent the video to, and I was like, hey mom, this video is really offensive. A lot of animals are gay, including your daughter. And I sent her a picture of me and my ex-girlfriend wearing horse masks together. And then I sent her, I tried to look up all these links of queer animals that were documented in science. And so that was in the email too. And I was like, so, you know, this video is really offensive. A lot of animals are gay, just thought you should know. And, but in doing that, I saw this list. There's a list of 1,500 different animals that have been documented as being homosexual, and not just sex, like being life partners. And among those are some really cute animals. And I needed an idea for my new calendar. And so I decided that I would draw queer animals, or scenes from the queer animal kingdom. So anyway, this is the first time I've ever made a outwardly political, besides vegan, calendar or zine. Well, not zine. I guess in my zine I talk about being queer. But this is the first time I made a calendar that's openly queer. And I was like, oh, if I do that, I won't be able to send it to my landlord. She's 80. Anyway. I am strong and I am soft inside.